Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your strength HIIT burn with weights workout. In this workout, we are working the entire body for strength, for cardio, for mobility, using a combination of dumbbells and kettlebells. If you have both, use them. Otherwise, just use what you have available to you. I'll be giving you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting our muscles warm. Quick little warm up, a little movement prep, getting our body's temperature up, getting the energy up. Maybe you're doing this early in the morning or after a long day at work, or maybe you're just carrying a lot of stress or whatever you may be holding. Release it and just be here with me today, moving our bodies to feel good. Let's roll those shoulders. I know movement can be so healing in so many ways. So just allow yourself to be present. Try to let go of everything that you may be feeling from the day, the week, the month, the year, whatever it is, and just be here in your body, ready to move. Let's take those arms. We're gonna cross them over and out, and let's step out and up right here. Big stretch. Right here. And here, big reach as we open up the hips. And then let's take those arms nice and wide, toes out, sit low in that squat. Big reach, open up the hips. You don't have to get super low, but just allowing the blood to flow and the muscles to move. So we're moving in the movement patterns that we're gonna be working in during our workouts. We wanna get them ready to go. Let's take it right here. Roll those shoulders as we gently press on the inside of the leg, opening up the hips, just gently, but also moving along the spine, stretching through the back and the shoulders right through here. Now let's take it, we're gonna tap back, reach those arms up. So it looks like this. You don't have to get super low. I'm still rehabbing my knees, so I may not get super low, but you can if you wanna drop into more of that lunge right here. We got some lunges coming up in this workout, but don't worry, we got all different ways of doing them. So you will have options. Hold this one here if you wanna hold it up. You can just get a stretch right here. If you wanna drop it down, open up that hip and big stretch right through here. What we're working with today is 3 quick circuits, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, but back to back. I'm gonna tell you what that means in just a second. Let's switch our sides. Again, you can hold it here if this is better for you, reach over, or drop it down. So every move is gonna have a back to basic strength, a HIIT version, and then a burn version. Maybe you've worked out with me before and you anticipated that. Go ahead and meet me on the mat. You can either be on your toes here or on your knees, whatever feels good for you, or you can be elevated hands on the bench. I've got the bench here. I'm gonna use it for a few things, but you don't have to use it if you don't have one or it's not right for you. Let's take it child's pose, big stretch, and either up into that plank or child's pose up onto all fours, right? Just getting the core warmed up as we stretch through the shoulders right through here. If you want, you can do a little reach under and then back up, reach under and up. Let's get one more right here. And then go ahead, walk those hands back. You can hang out here, pedal those feet, and then slowly make your way back up to a standing position. Finish this warm up with a little bit of cardio and mobility. All right, so 3 versions of each move, but instead of doing circuits where we go all 40 seconds and then all 30 seconds, all 20 seconds, which I often do, we are taking it back to back to back. So you'll do your back to basic strength. You can keep it there. Some of them will be compound movements, but we'll take them slow enough. You should be able to manage. Otherwise, just pick one. And then second time through, do the other. Hamstrings back here. Then we're taking it to a HIIT version. So that does not necessarily mean jumping. That in most cases actually today, it just means getting that heart rate up, all right? So we're gonna add either some power or some intensity or something to get the heart pumping a little bit more. That one's only 30 seconds. Our last round, we're gonna add a little burn. So it should also keep that heart rate up. It still will build that strength, but we are taking it with a little bit of that extra burn before we rest. All right, we got some right side, left side today. We're gonna start with a curtsy lunge and curl. So let's go 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna step right foot forward into that curtsy lunge. As I come up, I'm gonna do the curl. When we add some HIIT, we're gonna do a clean into that racked. If that's not right for you, you keep regular. Then we're gonna keep it low and pick up our pace. So go ahead and grab something that you can maintain that curl with. I'm gonna go a little lighter because we got 3 rounds. Curtsy lunge and curl this side. Here we go. So step over, step up, and curl. Slow and controlled. So on this back to basics, I don't want you to try to rush it. You can even go heavier on this round if you want. You don't have to get as low as I am. I may not get as low on the other side with this knee. You can do a little bit more of a tap back. Just power out of that leg, bicep curl at the top, okay? We're here. So this workout is getting a lot of metabolic conditioning just through the strength, but also through the HIIT, the high intensity intervals. We're not going all out. Doesn't have to be 90 to 100%, but enough to get the heart pumping even more for a higher intensity interval. Catch your breath right here. So if you need to set those weights down, watch me here. Your clean is just a curl with a little bit of power behind it. So a little hinge, curl, and then you're gonna lunge with the weights racked. That's gonna get your heart rate up. If that's not right for you, you can just keep doing what you were doing. Here we go. Clean or curl, lunge, back to here. Power. Yes, team. Right here. Yes. Ha. It's only 30 seconds. You're still getting low. Here's your power. And then a racked, right? Don't worry, we're gonna get something in between the right side and left side of this, so we get a little breather from these movements and relax. All right, team, last round, it's 20 seconds only. We're here. You can just hold it and just alternate your curl, or you can tap in with me and curl here. Whatever you have space for, whatever feels best for you. Let's get 20 seconds. Get low, alternate, quick ones. Let's make it burn. If that curtsy feels weird for you, take it to a regular lunge. We have another version coming, but don't worry. Burn, yes, team, I know. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, burn, right? Set those weights down. Woo. All right, team, before we get the left side, so whatever that was, my right foot was forward, my left one is coming up. We're gonna take it. We've got a squat. We're gonna start with just a press. I'm gonna go 1 kettlebell or 1 heavy dumbbell, just your press. Let your legs rest. Then we got our squat and our press. Then we're gonna do that racked squat with a little pulse for that burn. If you wanna add the press, you can. All right, 1 heavy kettlebell, because it's between 2 hands. Starting with just that press, let's get a lot of shoulders, a lot of upper body, triceps. You can also use 1 or 2 dumbbells if that is better for you. Core engage, 3, 2, 1, up and here. Now remember, you have 20 or so seconds, 15 to 20 seconds in between. So even though we're working these longer muscle endurance sets, right, back to back to back, set that weight down if you need to, stretch it out. If you need more time, hit pause, take your time. It's your workout, you do you, be where you are today. Which for me, it's going heavy. My shoulders are feeling this, whew. But I'm glad I went heavy with it, giving my legs a rest. 5 seconds, keep that core engaged. I know as we get tired, we're here. 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out, team. 30 seconds, racked, squat, to press. You can make it a little bit of a push press if you want. You don't have to. Again, it's gonna get the heart rate up either way. You don't have to jump or be running to get that HIIT interval. But let's do it. Squat to press. 3, 2, 1. And up, right here. Down. And up. Low to high. Get the power from here. Power. Still a power move. And here. Boom. 10 seconds. How is that heart rate? Mine is getting up there. You know me, I always want to remind you, you do not have to be jumping. Woo! Relax. jumping or running, or even going super fast to get that heart pumping. For me, guys, I was up into zone 4. Don't worry if you don't have zones to look at. Last time, we're gonna get the burn. Let's focus on the legs. Arms are still working. Pulse for 2 at the bottom. Drive it up if you want. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pulse for 2, up, optional press. If your arms are tired, that's okay. Just focus on the legs. You can be here. It's only 10 seconds. No, only 10 seconds to go. Only 20 total. Drop the hips down, you can do it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Confession, guys, I originally had that as just a 20-second pulse or like an isometric, but it's a little too much when we're gonna go right into a lunge, so you're welcome. Heart rate stayed up on that. Here we go, team. We're gonna go curtsy lunge and curl this time. I'm gonna go hammer curl, and we're gonna then take it to that clean. We'll add something a little different with our burn. We got 40 seconds, catch your breath. Let's take it on this other side. Here we go. Curtsy, hammer curl. Right here. And up. Get low. If you need to, make it more of a tap back, right? Just keep that front leg doing the work, or a regular lunge. If that's better for you, in this movement, down and up. Right here, we got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so now it's that clean again. Clean and curtsy, doing the racked curtsy to keep the heart rate up, right? Your clean is just a little bit of power. You know, the arms are feeling it. Arms are getting a lot of love today, bis and tris. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hup. Low. Clean. That's not right for you. Just do the curl and do a racked curtsy right here. You're still gonna get that heart pumping, right? Here. Yes, you can. Boom. 10 seconds right here. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, this time, team, you can hold it. You can just power it here. You can tap it in. Any of those options will do, or just take it regular. We got 20 seconds of burn. Get low with it, a little quicker, alternating those biceps and those arms. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Water is coming after this. I mean, you can get water anytime, but we got a real break. Stay low if you can. Pump those arms. Yes. 5 seconds of burn to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Oh man, heart pumping. If you want to get some little tap backs here, I know, stretch out those bis, stretch out those quads right here. Let's grab some water, y'all, and then we're into circuit 2. Whoo! Feeling it. I don't know about you. Cheers, y'all. Here we go. We're on to circuit 2. It's all on the mat, but we got a few things where we're coming up, okay? Kind of all on the mat. We're gonna start with a lunge and a row. Then we're taking that lunge down to the mat. I'll talk you through it. We got something in between for our right and our left, so we'll keep that burn to a minimum. Here we go. All right, so something heavy if you got it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with my 25, and here's what we got. Lunge and row. So we're taking it here where we're going to drop it down in the lunge, come up, do the row. So you can be a little more upright on that lunge, then hinge, do the row. Second round, we're gonna put them together, so we're gonna keep it low the whole time. That's where that heart rate gets up. Round 3, we're gonna take it half kneeling. All right, so join me here. Lunge and row, nice and wide. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, up and hinge, flat back row. Here you go. So you can be a little bit forward the whole time, But this gives you, as you can tell, a little bit of that hinge, right? It's a little bit of that deadlift here. So we're getting that extra burn. And here. It's all on one side. So that's the difference. So you can go heavier with it. I know with the biceps, we did both sides. That makes it harder. One more. Set that weight down. Legs. All right, this time, guys, if you need some balance, grab the bench, whatever you need to do, power up. Stay low the whole time. If that's not right for you, just get a power row if your leg needs a little breather. I get it, but let's go ahead and bring it here. Drop the knee, power up with the leg, power up with the row. Push and pull, here we go. Down. So you're keeping your chest low the whole time, but your back flat. So again, if you need to, if that's too much burn, just stay low with it. You'll still get the legs working. Get that power. And here, I know. Woo! Lots of balance, so use it if you need it. Power. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, don't worry. We're gonna get something different in between. All right, guys, here's what we've got for this last 20 seconds. We're not just gonna hold it. I know it's already burning. I want you to do the row from the top. Drop it all the way down to the kneeling if you can. Up and row, all the way down to the kneeling. If that is not right for you or your knees, you just keep doing what you just did or what we did in the beginning. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Row, all the way down. Up halfway, row. It's only 20 seconds. We're not gonna get very many, and that's okay. We are so close. 5 seconds to go. Can you get 2 more? Ah, yes, team. Woo! I know, it's like we almost forgot that our back was working on that. Shake it out. Right hand had the row. My left leg was actually forward, so remember that next time. I'm gonna go left hand with the row. Before we get to that, meet me on the mat. If you wanna be elevated on the bench, you can do that as well, or on your knees. We're doing our plank press. So it's your down, down, up, up, upper body push, a lot of core, a lot of triceps. All right, we wanna get both. Then we're gonna add a plank jack to it. Then we're going to add a little body stall, just going back and forth, leaving the arms out of it. All right, so meet me on the mat. You can be on your knees here, up on the toes, or up on the bench. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Here we go, plank press, down, down, up, up. Then switch. Switch your lead arm. Right, left, then left, right. Trying to keep your hips square, keep that core in tight. I know. I feel it too. Woo! We're halfway there. Push with the upper, but you're also pulling with your core. Right here. 10 seconds, pull with the core, push with the arms. When those arms start to get tired, really lift through the center, right? Lift with that core. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody stretch it back, come out of that plank so you can rest your wrist. This time, we're going down. Feet go out, so that can be a tap out or a jack. Up and jack, down and jack. So every one, down, jack, up, jack, or just tap your feet out. Whatever you got, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Down and jack, up and jack. Switch your lead, left and jack, left, right, and jack. You don't have to be at the same rhythm as me. Upper body and core, I know. We kind of wish we were still doing lunges, right? Woo! Feels like we should be further along, but we only got 10 seconds to go. We got it, team. 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Woo! Yes. Feels like we should be done after that, right? There's that hit. There's that heart rate up in those zones. All right, this time we're holding our plank. for 20 seconds. We're just gonna go back towards the heels, up towards the elbows. Use your core to do it. Your arms, your tries, your chest, your shoulders are still gonna feel it, but we want that core to do the work, forward and back. Catch your breath. I know, I'm right there with you. In 3, 2, 1, towards the heels, and up, away from the elbows, towards the elbows. Use your core to do it. Try not to use the elbows or the toes. I know the arms and shoulders are feeling it. I get it. Last 2. And 1. Stretch it back. All right, team, get a nice big stretch. I know. Did you forget we have to do that other side with that row? I get it. Up. Here we go, team. Onto your feet. It's gonna go quick because you know what to do. Remember, use that balance if you need it. Heavy weight. Lunge, whoop. Lunge it down, hinge, row. All right, so we are getting this little hinge, little kickstand or wide deadlift, right? There. Then we're taking it together for 30 for that high heart rate, high intensity. Then row, drop it down, okay? Here we go, 40, 30, 20. Then we get some water. And we're on to our last circuit, so get excited. All right, lunge and row, balance. Here we go. Lunge, up, hinge forward, row. Take it nice and slow. Think of them as 2 separate movements. Not coming up all the way, but allowing yourself to get flat back for that row. And then back to here. That is actually the hardest part of the move, right? In between. We get more burn and higher heart rate on that HIIT round, but it's actually an easier motion. Because this balance part right here is hard. 3, 2, 1. Set your weight down. Shake it out. All right, team, 30 seconds. Down, up, down, up. I like to think of it as just dropping the knee, come up with the row, but really think about that front leg. Push, pull, push, pull. Together, here we go. Yes, team. Nice flat back. Keep it flat the whole time. Again, if you need a bench or the wall, I know those legs are burning. Don't worry, we're getting it done. Yes, you can. Woo! Breathe. 10 seconds. It's gonna be your hardest burn. We should have called this one the burn, right? Even though it is our HIIT. Relax. Booties are gonna feel it tomorrow. I get it, team. This time, row, and then if you can, kneel it all the way down. Halfway kneel, drop the knee to the ground, come up halfway, and hinge. It's 20 seconds. We're not gonna get very many, and that's okay. Do your row, drop it down, and back up. Here we go. And here. Nice flat back. Push, pull, and down. Just think of it as a little resting point at the bottom, even though it makes it harder, right? We got 5 seconds. Can we get 2 more? And here, boom, relax. Team, oh man, shake that out. I know, and feeling a lot of hamstrings on that. Don't worry, we also got a deadlift coming up and maybe even a swing. Let's grab some water, y'all. Woo! Gonna start with some upper body. Give those legs a rest. Here we go, team. All right, we're gonna take it triceps overhead. It is 40 seconds. So dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you got. I'm actually gonna go with the kettlebell first because for me, it's a little easier to hold, but if you don't feel comfortable with that, 1 dumbbell or 2 dumbbells behind the head and straight up. It's 40 seconds, it's long. If you need to add a press in between, you can. Otherwise, grab that weight, core engaged, up and over. Here we go. And here. If you start to feel like you're arching your back, move that foot back. My floor is so squeaky today. Staying lifted in the center, stacking, button up the rib cage, stack the ribs over the hips. As you get tired, I want you to focus on trying to get down, right? I know it's tempting to be here, right? Keep the elbows in, slow it down. 5 seconds, 3, 2, whoo, burn, right? I told you those arms are getting extra love in this workout. Here's what we got for some power. We're gonna take it one weight. I find this easier with one dumbbell. We're gonna do a chop, overhead and behind. Chop, you can twist just your body or you can twist your knees and your hips. Power it up, slow it down. All right, one heavy to medium weight. We're gonna take it, watch me here. Chop, up, and here. If that doesn't feel right for you, just do the chop, then the press, then here. In 3, 2, 30 seconds. Here we go. Chop, and here. Chop. I know, usually our chop goes across our body. This time we're coming straight up. So again, if it's not right, bring it here, here. Chop. Yes. Up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, team. Give your hands a break if you need it. Last 20 seconds, we're gonna pulse it. First 10, we're pulsing halfway up from here. Second 10, we're pulsing halfway down. Dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever feels best for you. I'm gonna go dumbbell, I think. Hands here, we're here. 20, pulse low, pulse high, back of the arms. Here we go. Small. If that doesn't feel right for you, go back to those regular reps. Woo, barely coming up halfway. I know, keep those elbows in, all the way up, halfway down. Small, keep those elbows in. Isolated in those tries. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake it out. Yes, team. All right, back to the lower body. We're gonna take it with our deadlift, all right? I know, we got a lot with those curtsies, with our squats, with our lunges. This time it's just your hinge. Deadlift, hit round if you want, swing, one dumbbell or kettlebell. Then, burn round, we're gonna do a drop. So you're either dropping the kettlebell, picking it up, or dropping your dumbbells, then picking them up. So it's a hinge, toes out, all right? Go ahead and start with some heavy dumbbells for this deadlift. Shoulders back, toes forward, here we go. Push the hips to the back, stand up straight. Remembering, here and up, here. Yes, you can. And up. Shoulders back. Soft bend in the knees. Remember, keeping those weights close to the front of your body. 3, 2, 1. All right, so now shake it out. If you want, it's that kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. So we're going power, lock it out, let it drop. Power, gonna get that heart rate up. It's a HIIT interval by itself. We got 30 seconds. What do you got? If you'd rather do the deadlift again, take it with the deadlift. Here we go, prep it. 3, 2, 1, power, let it drop. Right here, yes. Power up, lock out, let it drop. Use your breath. I have to go a little lighter for my knee, but normally you wanna go heavy with this so you're not tempted to use your arms. Use the posterior chain, glutes, hamstrings, back, core. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Little pedal of your feet right where we are. Here we go, team. This is what we got. You can either toes out, do a deadlift, grab the weight, bring it up. So it's gonna be a little easier with a kettlebell because you don't have to go as far down. If you're able to use those dumbbells, you're just letting your hands release the grip, then grabbing them. All right, try to get all the way to the ground if you can. Otherwise, just keep it a regular deadlift, but toes out. Here we go. Down, hands release, and up. Sumo drop, hands off. If you can't get the hands off or get them all the way to the ground, you can bend your knees a little bit more or just get as low as you can. Shoulders back. I know. And up. One more. Boom. Woo! Back of the legs. Yes, team. All right, last thing. We're down onto our back. Woo! Feel that little stretch if you got it. Here's what we got. I always love to do those scissors after a deadlift or a swing because we get that stretch. So let's go scissors. Then we're gonna take it, we're gonna do a little sprinter's crunch as our power, as our hit. Then we're gonna take it to a little hollow hold. We'll add some burn, all right? Let's get it done. We're gonna bring them up to here. You can also just do the stretch if that's better for you, which would just be here to here. But if you're able, extend that leg out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're really gonna cut our rest time on this, guys, because we wanna get you out of here, but also let's make those abs work. We really need core endurance, muscular endurance, as well as strength. We'll get a little breather for our back. If you wanna keep those shoulders down, you can do that on the scissors as well. And you can grab on the back of the thigh too. Just try not to grab right on the joint. Like to keep it on the muscle. And here, yes, you can. 10 seconds right here. 5, zip it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice little stretch, right? All right, so if you're not going all the way up, you can do a little elbow to knee here. If you can add some power to it. Sprinter's crunch, slowly down. All right, use the deep core, use the power. Heart rate should get up a little bit. Let's make those abs work. 30 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Power, deep core, slowly down. Your power's on the way up, then slow. And here, slow, slow, right here. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. All right, team, quick stretch. Then here's what we got. Hollow hold. You can be here, you can be here, you can go scissors for 10, scissors for 10. You pick where you wanna be. You're just gonna hold the contraction. It can even be right here, but here we go, team. Here, here, or here with me. I'm gonna hold 10 here. If you need to drop the shoulders down, you can. Flex the feet if you want that stretch. Switch your legs, last 10, deep core, pull it in. Really think, pull in for strength, pull in for strength. Keep breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Oh man, you guys, whoo! We did it. I think we gotta squeeze in one quick bonus move, but we're gonna make it a swing, team. So up to you if you're not feeling the swing, if your legs are tired, pick any of the exercises we just did and do it, or just hang out here for a stretch. I see you, but I want you to be where you are today. All right, I'm gonna go for that swing. Let's get it done. Shoulders back, core engaged. Right here, team, we're gonna power it up, lock it out, let it drop. Let's get it done. Wrap that core, 30-second bonus move, not a minute. In 3, get set. 2, shoulders back. 1, here we go. Power, let it drop. If you're at the swing with me, really dig deep wherever you are, whatever exercise you're doing. If you're feeling spicy on that swing, you wanna hand it off? Hand it off. Oh man, my legs are tired. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. Let it drop, and drop. Yes, you can. 10 seconds to go, then we are cooling it down, and we're gonna make it short and sweet with this cool down. 3, 2, 1, swing and relax. Right here, team, pedal your feet, whatever you got, hands on the kettlebell, hands on the mat, hands here, bench. Just feel that nice, good stretch. Find what feels good for you. If you can, take your hands on top of your legs. Let's roll through that standing cat-cow. How do you feel? At the beginning of this workout, we talked about maybe you're holding on to stress, anxiety. Maybe you're going through a season of grief or just healing from something else, whatever it is, physical, mental, emotional. I hope this workout helped you work it out slowly, round it up, or at least helped you feel better, feel present in your body, feel that physical and mental release. Maybe it's still there, but maybe you got just this moment to yourself to just feel strong and powerful, because you are, and I hope you know that. And I'm in awe of this community, so many of you who continue to show up through the hard times, through the good times and the hard times, through the different seasons, the challenging ones, the easy ones, the really busy ones, showing up even when you don't want to. And maybe you modified, maybe your workout looked different than mine, but you showed up today, and that is all that matters. And I hope you are so proud of yourself. I am so proud of you. Please make sure that you get some more stretching on your own, and that you thank your body for showing up with you and for you today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your strength HIIT burn workout. Great job, everybody.